Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Mayor of Los Angeles, Eric Garcetti.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. I am so excited to have you here in the City of Angels. For those of you smart enough to live here, for those of you smart enough to come here for this, we're going to be welcoming to this amazing Connected Car Expo about 16,000 people who will see the future of our streets, of our cities, and the future of the automotive industry. And what more natural place than here in Los Angeles, where we've always been curious and creative. We're now the technology capital of America with more tech jobs in LA County than any county anywhere in this nation. A place where you can go from aerospace to automotive technology to digital technology to Hollywood technology to video game technology, and increasingly they're coming together. And today is about those things, where we can see the intersection of the future together with the present. And I just stepped out of a car, a great XC90 Volvo, where I actually hit the 10 freeway with no hands, no feet on any controls coming here, and I survived to talk about it. So it's been an exciting day right here. And in Los Angeles, we hope that you continue to see a city that is taking the cutting edge on making sure we're bringing together all those parties to show a city that is embracing the future instead of chasing it away, that's figuring out a way to deal with the regulations together, the technology together, and that builds on the many assets that we have here. A really vibrant car market, probably the best in the world, a place where we embrace our cars still and see the possibility, but where we also know that we don't want to be stuck in traffic, and we want to see ways in which technology can help liberate our daily commute, give us some time back, and even increase the safety that we have on our streets. Here in LA, this morning, I started the press conference before I got in that car by announcing the formation of a local working group called and it's comprised of, I should say, LA Metro, which is our MTA, Caltrans, our state agency, and the Los Angeles Department of Transportation. And it's called the Coalition for Transportation Technology, which is one of the most powerful working groups in the world now to look at that intersection between what government can do to enable, government can do to get out of the way, and what technology and the industry can do to offer its ways forward to tackle some of the most pressing challenges for our quality of life in the world today. We know that what you will be discussing here has the capacity to disrupt not just the transportation sector, but so many sectors. In fact, semi-autonomous vehicles and autonomous vehicles have the potential, according to McKinsey, to add about $200 billion to the world economy. Some estimate that to be as much as $1 trillion across things like healthcare and logistics, across just economic development as well as our daily commutes. So it is a very exciting moment, and I want you to be excited about being here in LA, where we don't build walls up around the future, but we break them down and figure out ways to connect you with one another and to connect you with us. So if there's something you want to test, I can think of Cargomatic, a great company that is connecting right now. They've kind of been called the Uber of logistics down at the Port of LA. They're connecting truck drivers with containers that need to be transported with new technology. Or if you want to, just as Volvo did with us today, test your vehicles on our streets, or even find a neighborhood here in Los Angeles that could become the first real-time neighborhood to have autonomous vehicles, come to us and come to LA as a part of that. Peter Marks, who's my Chief Technology Officer, is somebody who's come in from the industry and has been working with so many of you and others on creating this coalition together, because we understand how important this is and what an exciting moment this is. We also understand that here in Los Angeles, if we can figure this out first, not only will this continue to be great for attracting that investment in those jobs, but we can do things that will help our citizens here every single day. We know here in LA you can find virtually every brand of car in the world. And Angelinos love our cars. Car manufacturers and car companies often use our city as the backdrop for most of their ads. We have the kind of creative content that drives the excitement of being in cars, as well as those designers and those technologies that are concentrated in Southern California, perhaps more than any other region of the world. So German and Korean and Japanese and American auto companies have design houses that are right here in our backyard. And those houses talk to each other. They share technological ideas. They look at opportunities not only to compete with one another, but to move the paradigm forward. And this is very much in line with what we're trying to do with our city. We don't want just smarter cars, we want a smarter city. It's what we're doing in our bus stops, where we now have Wi-Fi and chargers for your devices. It's what we're doing on our streets, where our streetlight poles are the first integrated ones with Siemens that are going to actually have microcell technologies in them. It's a city where our broadband speeds have increased by 5.5 times since I became mayor about 2 years ago. It is a place that continues to look at embracing what is new and what is best. So if you have an idea, if you have an innovation, if you have a product, bring it here. And I wanted to officially welcome you and kick this off. It is not something we're just doing with cars. I hope that you can see 10 years from now, not only this will be the home of autonomous vehicles, but the home of public transportation in America. We have 5 lines that are under construction, 2 that will open up next year, so that at a conference like this, when you come back next year, if you want to, you can get right on the Expo line and take it all the way to Santa Monica Pier and watch a beautiful sunset in the Pacific Ocean. So enjoy your time while you're here. Continue to innovate and create. Count on us to be your partners, because here in Los Angeles, we truly are a city of angels that wants to make sure that whatever we create here can be shared with the world. Thank you for what you're doing, and have a great Expo. Thanks so much.